Welcome to CbPlus. On this video, we're going to cover the Amavis options to white and block content. Amavis is the tool that comes in Carbonio to manage the anti-spam and the antivirus, but we're focusing on the anti-spam part. So get into CbPlus interface, and the left side pick white and block. Select the domain you want to apply those setups, and remember this is a per domain setup. So it's go into there and reads the database and brings us what is whitelisted and what is blocklisted. In this case, is a brand new server, so nothing is whitelisted or blocklisted. Have in mind that Amavis will be restarted every time you touch this, and it may take some time to do it. So let's say you want to block everything that comes from test.com.br, and then just put the domain over here and click on block. It's going to do the setup and restart Amavis, and this may take a while, especially depending of on the hardware you have in your server. So be patient and remember that these may do your services to stop for a bit, right? So it's not that bad, but have it in mind. So here you have the test.com.br was blocked, so everything that comes from this domain to the CbPlus online domain is going to be blocked. Let's just say that I want to whitelist something like cloud mkt.com, and I want to white because I don't know, this looks as a marketing thing, and maybe it's just tagged as spam all the time, and I want it to don't. So I just want it to be whitelisted, and let's give it a moment, because Amavis is restarted every time you put something here and just hit white or block, right? And that it is. So to remove, just easily click on the remove icons and it gets removed, and again Amavis will be restarted. So have that in mind. But sometimes you don't want to block a specific domain or an email, but you want to block content. And this is pretty useful when you are fighting against those spams where the content is the same, but the sender always changes and comes from a valid spam server around the globe, and you can't block it, and your anti-spam gets crazy because, well, he's not checking for content, but if the SPF is valid, or if you have reverse DNS or stuff like that. So, well, let's say we want to block something that says change your password, right? I want that everything that has that content be blocked, and I can choose if I want it to be a content filter for the whole message, meaning header and the content, the body, or just in the subject. Sometimes you don't want it to get it from the body, because maybe you are sending a valid message with that content, so you only want it to block if that content is in the subject. Anyway, just put your content in the field, pick if you wanted to check the whole message or just the subject, and click in add. That will also restart Amavis. So yep, have it in mind. It takes a moment. Let's just wait a bit. So you can see it's working up here. It's running. and then you will get the list of your blocked content down here, right? You can add as many as you like, and it's going to keep adding it on the list. Whenever you don't want to block that content anymore, just come over here and click on remove, and it remove it for you. So this is how the Amavis management is done on CbPlus.